What is up, rap fans? I'm back and I got that exclusive interview with motherfucking Chris Lowe. Yeah! Yeah, he's making rap great again, and he just dropped one of the best effing albums of all time.
Dre up on the beat, throw back on repeat. Take it back to 92 when bones sound easy. Just a boy up in the hood, feeling like no one dope but me. All white.
Alright, in order to start right away, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you on the team, and I'm always making new content. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. Alright, here we go. We're going to talk about his origins, how he got started in music, who his influences are, and we're going to talk about his album, Making Rap Great Again, and we're going to talk about literally making rap great again. Woo! You guys are watching The Honor Show. I am lucky enough to be sitting here with Chris Lowe, one of the dopest rappers out here doing it. And yeah, how are you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Hey, it's an honor to be on The Honor Show, man. Let's make rap great again.
Thank you. It's
Yes,
an honor
sir.
to have you on here, and I'm down with that. I love that expression. Let's make rap great again. That is
Yes,
one of
sir.
the best things I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, blessings on that, bro.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely. So I figured, like, I just got some questions I wanted to kind of ask you about your life, and then I know you just dropped that amazing album yesterday, and I want to talk about that too. So I just want to let you know we'll talk about that as well. Um, tell us about where did you grow up at?
Man, well, I'm born in Georgia, Augusta, Georgia at that. And I was raised in Montgomery, Alabama. You know, I've been there majority of my life. And then I came back to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, back to Georgia, man, like 8 years ago. So, but I was raised in Montgomery, man. I grew up in the Gulf, man. Man, I've been making music 22 years, so I've been this thing wild, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I believe I started down in Georgia. When I first ever started, though, I started in Georgia. I was in Too Short video at 10 years old, man. I think that's when I wanted to, you know, that's why I wanted to become Lowe. You know what I'm saying? I see how it operated. I was like, oh my God, I love this. I fell in love with hip hop that day. You know, and since then, this is what I've been on, you know.
Nice. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I love hearing that stuff. I love hearing origin stories. And what was it that sparked that love of rap that first time where you said, yeah, I gotta be a part of this, you know? I love hearing that stuff. Tell me, what kind of stuff did you like to do as a kid?
Man, I used to like play football, bro. But I was always into music, man. I didn't never do nothing but make music.
Yes.
You know, that's kind of been my thing, man. Like, you know, cause we didn't have a TV with cable. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, wasn't nothing really to watch TV. We had VHS tapes back then. You know what I'm saying? But I just wasn't into TV too much. I wasn't into, you know, watching somebody else, you know, do things. You know, so you know, majority of the time, I learned how to paint pictures with my mind. You know what I'm saying? So majority of the time, I get in my room, man. And you know, I had my little mattress on the floor, man, and I had my boom box, and I just write, man. So that, you know, that's pretty much, you know, what I did was music all my life.
That's cool. You know, it shows because the level of lyricism that you have, and not just the lyricism, like the production behind your music too. It's insane. I haven't seen this level of production, and not only that, but the way the production works with you, the lyricist. I haven't seen it come that cohesive in a long time. Like when I listen to Poppin' My Shit, when I listen to rhythm and poetry, when I listen to Black Sheep, when I listen to Dope, Let's Make Rap Great Again, Omar, every song on that album, there was no skips.
Man, you know, man, and you know, and I really appreciate it, man. You know, I can't just say it was all me. You know, I did the production on the album. I did most of the writing and everything on the album. But my team, oh man, my team, bro, they are amazing, man. Gifted, Speedy, Mouthpiece, my rich partners, man. I'm talking about Mr. 16. Hey, man, my team, we was up countless nights putting Let's Make Rap Great Again together. It was that album was more than just about Lowe. That album was a whole. It was a movement.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to spark the brains of our next era.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? I was trying to bring. I was trying to bring that. We already had substance stuff, but I was trying to bring the vibe of music back when you could feel it,
Yes.
when you got something from it. You know what I'm saying? Making you feel a certain way, capturing the moment. You know, I'm talking about getting you emotional at times. This is what I was trying to do. Have fun, make you smile. Like, man, I feel good. Put my best cologne on today, man. Get suited and booted. You know, so that's what Let's Make Rock Great Again stood for. It was for the culture. You know, but my team really helped me put that album together, man. And I can't put that. And the man on stage, man, God, man. You know, he really, man. We didn't sleep. I haven't been to sleep much, man. You know what I'm saying? Since we put the album together, right. It was straight after that. Soon we dropped the album, we was back to it, man.
Right.
We was back to it. So you know, yeah, man. So you know, I still ain't stopped, bro. Everything still is moving.
Yes. Oh yeah, dude. It's dope. Like, and yeah, props to your production and your whole team, because damn, the production on there was fire. I mean, it just, seriously, man, this is gonna go down as one of the best albums of all time and one of my favorite albums of all time. I'm not shit. This was some of the best shit I ever fucking heard in my life, and I'm 41, so I've been listening to a lot of music, and this is some of the best shit I ever fucking heard.
Man, you know, man, to hear you say that, bro, you know, I'm overwhelmed, honestly, man. It's like, because I know I've been in my purpose, you know what I'm saying, and for that to make you feel that way, bro. Like, I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, you know, and I appreciate that, man. Because you know, it just let me know my hard work is paying off, bro. Because it's not just making people just feel good, but people honestly feeling it, and they understand it. It's different to a song sounding good. Right. And you actually feel that record. You feel them records. And you're like, man, I see, I can visualize, I can see where you're coming from. Right. Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, because your songs, they like you said, you got the lyricism, you've got content, and you've got depth, but it's also like, man, it's also got that vibe you can put on your songs, and it's got that vibe where you want to move, or it puts you in a certain. It just, man, it's amazing. I was so glad you made that, man. I was so glad you made it. Did you like school when you were young?
You know, man, yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know, I love school, you know, and I was very smart, you know, but I didn't, you know, through my childhood, man, I didn't really make it past 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? You know what was going on with my life. So, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't able to finish school, but I was very educated, man, because I read a lot, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's something I do a lot, you know what I mean? But I wish I really did enjoy school. I did. Yes, sir.
Nice. Oh yeah. Who are some of your role models as a kid? Or not even as a kid, just as a young man throughout your life?
Throughout my life, man, when I was younger, man, and I really was big. I really used to, I was a big fan of the culture. So it's like, it's like the culture almost raised me as a kid. I thought I was Tupac, man, when I was a kid, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pop, Pimp C, UGK, man, Too Short. I used to I used to sit there and learn Too Short lyrics, like from front to back, man. I'm talking about, bro, man, it was crazy, man. And you know, I just was a big fan of the culture, man. And my role models was probably a lot of the hip hop artists, you know what I'm saying? You know, coming from where I was from, man, we didn't see a lot of people being successful. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of the environment I was coming from, you know what I'm saying? You'll see every now and then a little success or whatever, but it wasn't nothing to drive my mind as what I want to be like, you know what I mean? But I was just, you know, I don't know. I knew I was supposed to be a part of the culture.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Who would you say are your biggest musical influences?
Jay-Z would be probably number one. I think Jay, I really like what Jay do. Jay, I say Pimp C will be another one.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I say Rakim. I
Yeah.
like Rakim.
Hell yeah.
I like Dr. Dre. I like
Yeah.
Dre. Dre is hard, and I like Dre on the production side and as a rapper.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
in today's era, I would say Nipsey Hussle. I really like the Nipsey Hussle for what he stood for and what he was doing in his community. It reminded me of myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, them was the people that I like, man. I like DMX too. That was another cat. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? That's another cat, man.
Oh
So,
yeah.
you know, but then you know, I ain't gonna forget Good Mob and Outkast.
Yeah.
Them guys, man, they're amazing to me, man.
Oh yeah. Those are all dope artists. Those are all a lot of good guys to look up to, man, in the realm of music and everything. Hell yeah. Um,
Yeah.
what about um? Here, I'm just looking at how I wrote this here. Oh, what what do you love most about hip hop?
You know, I love the most thing I love about hip hop is how it makes me feel, man. The just dealing with different individuals
Yes.
that far as like metaphors and the beats and just the rhythm and the rhythm and poetry rap. I like it. I love it. I love the way. I don't know what it is. I can't even tell you
Yes.
exactly what it is. It's something that it does to me. It's like this, bro. I don't smoke or drink, right? When I listen to music, that's my blunt.
Yes.
That's my blunt. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? When I listen to some music or I produce it, it makes me so high, bro, that I ain't that it's like a feeling that I can't even explain. You
Yes.
know, you know what I'm saying? You know, because when I used to smoke, that's how I used to feel when I used to smoke. You know what I'm saying? But when I had to stop the music, really, I was able to get that same feeling through being a creator. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, that's so awesome. That's one of the best fucking answers I've ever heard in my life. That's dope. That is your dope. That gets you the high right there. Music and
Yeah,
producing
man.
and rapping.
That's it, man.
Oh
Real
yeah.
rhythm and poetry, man. Real rap, real hip hop, man. I love it, man.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I love it. That's great. Um, actually, yeah, that was gonna be one of my questions. I was watching another interview with you, and you had almost died or something. And you were in the hospital and you had surgery. Do you mind telling
Yeah.
us about that?
Well, that was 2009, man. They took my uvula out my throat, you know. So I don't have a uvula, you know. And even before then, you know, I was kind of wild, bro. You know what I'm saying? As far as like doing different things, you know, that caused that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think I would had a rap career after that. My throat used to hurt so bad when I tried to rap when I was dealing with it before we did the surgery that I didn't know if I was gonna come back from that, like far as if I could make music, you know what I'm saying, again. So it was just a blessing. And then my voice changed like tremendously after the surgery. You know what I'm saying? When I almost died, I didn't, and I'm gonna tell you, when I almost died, I didn't even look at it like that until now. You know
Wow.
what I mean? I woke up, I was unconscious. I woke up, I was in the ICU, you know, and if I would have died, I don't think I would have felt it or nothing. Like it just, I
Wow.
was already gone. I was already asleep or whatever. I was suffocating because the uvula was choking me.
Wow.
So that's how I had got unconscious. You know, my
Yeah.
partner, Big Country, man. If he wouldn't have came home, I probably would have not been here. You know what I'm saying? So you know, that changed me. That's why I don't smoke. That's why I can't. That's why I don't drink. You know what I'm saying? That it was like that's what the Lord pushed on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, because you know that uvula is kind of like a filter for your throat.
Yeah.
So if a person do smoke, you know, it kind of stops some of the whatever bad that's in there
Yeah.
from getting to your lungs. Mine, if I smoke, it's hitting everything. It just tear me up. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it make me sick when
Mhm.
I do it.
Right.
So you know that was probably one of the most. That was one of the most challenging things in my life. But I had been through so much, man. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? From that point, that it was like it wasn't really nothing. I was really nervous about it. Could I use my voice again, though?
Right. Wow, that's really something to go through. Wow, wow. And then, like you said too, not only did you almost did it risk your life, but you almost lost. You didn't know about your career too afterwards. And wow, but
yeah,
what a blessing to have you still here, and your voice sounds dope. I think you sound cool as hell.
man.
You sound awesome. So
Man, man, it took me a while to get used to it again. You know, I have research artists in the industry that had the same situation that I had going on, and I know Keisha Cole's was one of them, and Young Jeezy was another one.
oh, okay,
So they had went through some of the similar situations. Jeezy almost lost his voice. He said his career was almost over too. So I had researched these things. I don't know if it was just the smoking, the beans, and stuff I was doing that caused it.
right,
It could have been that I use my voice a lot. I rap every day. You know what I'm saying? This is something I do consistently. So I don't know that I was performing a lot around that time. I don't know what caused it. The doctors couldn't tell me.
right.
But I was nervous because I can't play basketball too well. You know what I'm saying? I can't hit a baseball. I can't hit a baseball to save my life. You know? I didn't know what else I was gonna get into.
Right.
So yeah.
Maybe that was just the Lord kind of grabbing you and saying, "Look, this happened, but you're still gonna live. But look what could have. Maybe it was just getting that hold on you, and
Yeah.
I
I agree.
don't believe the Lord does bad things to us, but I believe sometimes He'll take His hand, His protection off of us, and let things happen if we're going astray. Real, what I mean?
I'm telling you what, bro. I would have never stopped smoking and drinking if that wouldn't have happened to me.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Shut this door.
right,
Yeah. I would have never, so that right there, and I think that was clouding my thoughts
yeah,
for me excelling to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was just a distraction for what I had going on. So I think I know what He was doing. He was getting my mind mentally prepared for where we're going now.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
oh yeah. That's dope. I mean, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but I'm glad you're here, and it sounds like it made you a better person. And you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Tell us about a crazy story. Like it could be something from that you saw while you're performing, or even something funny, just something wild that you saw either during the hood or during a performance or something like that.
Man, let me see, man. Let me see. Man, let me see. What? I done seen so much go on, man.
Right.
Crazy stuff. Let me think. You gotta give me a second on that. Let me just really think
No
on some
problem.
things.
I know it's a pretty broad question. It's just something I'm trying to do with part of the show. Yeah, tell a crazy ass story.
Man, let me think. We got some stuff I want to say.
Right.
Oh, man. We come back to that one.
Yeah, we can come back to that one, no problem.
All right.
How about this? Who would some of your dream features be? Who would, like, if you could, get on a feature with anybody, who would you want on the track?
I think I want one with Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, off the top, man. I really a fan of Jigga, you know what I'm saying. I would want one. I like J. Cole's. J. Cole's is pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
I like Earth Gang. Earth Gang is another this cats, man, signed with J. Cole's. I love the way Earth Gang, what they bring to the culture. I think it's dude called is it Black Thoughts? You ever heard of him?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Black Dot.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Man,
Hell
he is
yeah.
dope, man. I wouldn't mind dealing with him, man. Let me
That'd be
see, man.
insane. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that'll be crazy, bro.
Did you see that 10-minute freestyle he did on Funk Flex?
Man, hey, man, he's amazing, bro.
That was
Hey, that was crazy, man.
That was
And I
God
take my
level.
hat out to him. He really dope. Them definitely some of the guys, man, that I would love to watch. And Andre 3000, bro. I like Andre 3000. Andre 3000 and any guys from out the Goodemar camp, man. Goodemar, I like that because I'm a real big fan of that, man. I'm a real big fan of that era, you know. Them the guys, man. That's who I really want to do a future with, man. You know what I'm saying? Who I really want to meet. You know, I'm in the T.I. too. I like T.I. I like what T.I. do, man. T.I.'s real dope, man. So yeah, them the guys that I think I would want to work with, like off the bat, soon, you know, in the next couple of months. Like I'm working on this, you know what I'm saying, so we can get this, you know. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That'd be dope. I'd love to hear all of those tracks. You know, that's because, like I said, all the tracks that I heard you on, you've killed. So to hear you on with somebody else too, man, that would be amazing. Um, what do you want to leave behind? What as a legacy once you're gone? What do you want to leave behind to the rap game?
Man, I wanna leave when I leave this hip hop culture, man. I want to believe that I install a lot of substance into the next generation. I want to show them to be themselves. I want to show them that you can overcome any situation that's put in front of you, any obstacle. You know what I'm saying? I want to show them to be original.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Be you. You know what I mean? Because everybody's unique. You know what I'm saying? Show your uniqueness. You know, I want to leave out as one of the greatest that ever done it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I want to leave out like that. I want to be the birth of some of these new great artists, great stars of this new generation. I want this sound like I want to take this Let's Make Rock Great Again and not just be about Lowe, but it be about the big in the culture, speak a life into the culture. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the best, one of the best ever done it. Like, hey man, Home showed a lot of people the way of, you know, the rebirth, because hip hop been in trouble for a while. It's been in trouble for a while. So that's why we need that Let's Make Rock Great Again. We needed that because it's time for that. This is the rebirth. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about one person. This is a whole culture we're talking about. And if you're in love with the culture, like I'm in love with the culture, then I invest not just myself, but into the culture. Yes. You know, some of us been doing this for years, and you sometimes you ain't made money in almost 20 years. I just now started making money 22 years later, recently. I just now start getting paid off my craft these many years. So, and I really want a lot of people, if they do be a part of this culture, really have the passion for it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of guys that it's just all about this. Yep. It's not all about that. It's not all about that. One thing I do know, if you walking in your purpose and you doing what you're supposed to do, this comes anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when you do it from here and you do it for purpose, and it's not just for all gain of material things, that's when you start really getting into, you can hear it. You can hear it in somebody's records. You can hear it in somebody's music. You can hear it when you see them, when they talk, when they speak. You know, this is bigger than just a regular artist. This needs to be in. This is what we need to follow. So I want to leave out, man, as one of the greatest, man, ever do it. I want to leave out with the rebirth, man, of a rebirth in a new generation of stars, man, to be them, man. Be them, because a lot of people just have themselves right now. Yeah.
Yes. Man, that answer was so dope, because I mean I fucking love rap myself. I love it. Like I love it like beyond how you would love a person. Like I can only imagine what it's like to make music, but like what gives you that? Because I can tell you put your heart and soul, like you were saying, you can tell when somebody's really in it and they got their heart in it, and I can tell you put your heart and soul into the music you make. Before we talk about your album real quick, what gives you that drive to be number one? What gives you that drive to say, you know what, yeah, we need money, but that ain't what it's all about. I want to make this shit special.
Man, you know, family, I've been homeless. So me being homeless at 15 years old changed my thought process for the rest of my life. Right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have my mom or my father. You know what I mean? You know, for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So I think that me learning that survival tactic make me have this drive. My kids made me have this drive. Seeing our people, man, you know what I'm saying? All colors. losing their life over bull, bro.
Right.
Over bull. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this drives me to do what I need, what needs to be done.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm to the point that I know I'm in my purpose. My purpose drives me. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know, because when I make my music, man, you know, and I like to have fun records. I got a lot of fun records. But when you hear a record like Broken Wings and you really done been through what I done been through, I know that this could change another young man's thought process on doing certain things or clean them up. When I start speaking about God and he's seeing where I come from and knowing that, bro, with an A-grade education, look at me now, I'm successful. I own a landscape business in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father, man. I'm a father, man. I'm very successful. I really want to show people, man, you can do what you got to do. Can you give me 1 second? I need to open my door. 1 second.
Yeah, absolutely, brother.
Oh, hold on. Let's get in. He at the door. Okay, I'm back, bro. My daughter
No
open the door.
brother. No problem, brother. Yeah, let's talk about your album a little bit. Let's Make Rap Great Again dropped yesterday. What? Like, tell me then. Well, we kind of from talking, I kind of get the inspiration behind it, but let's talk about it anyway. Tell me what inspired the album and why you named it that, and then we'll talk about some of the tracks.
Man, I felt like in hip hop now, bro. It's been a gap of. First, I'm gonna say this. It's just been a problem with negativity, with killing this, sliding that. That's all I've been hearing. No originality, no purpose. Everybody's just doing it for the wrong reasons. I just been seeing that, and I said, man, the culture. We're losing the culture.
Yeah,
we're losing hip hop. We're losing the sound. Rich partner. So you know, I knew that from now. I said, you know, we need something that's can change the frequency in the game. Let's Make Rap Great Again was that. You know, we were starting a whole new, like I was telling you, a whole rebirth of brand new music, brand new sounds, new lyrics, like everything new, just built off this whole movement. Let's Make Rap Great Again. This challenge people. When you hear something like that, that challenges a person to want to put their best foot forward all times.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes, I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it. I know. I've been waiting to hear it ever since I heard you and stuff. And they're like, yeah, my album's dropping fast. I was like, all right, cool. Then when I put it on, man, it blew my fucking head off. Like just.
Bless, man. Thank you.
And then all the ad libs and just like I said, the production, the scratch, and I'm telling you, everything about this album was on point. There wasn't one thing where I got bored or thought, you know, they could have did this different. It was so original and so fucking good that I probably commented 4, 5, 6 times on each song on YouTube. Like I go, you'll go on there and see like 6 hours later, a half hour later, 8 hours later, I was back listening. Like it was crazy,
man. Man, I appreciate it, man, and I appreciate because I know that you appreciate the culture of music, man, and the excited how excited it makes you feel. That's how I felt making the album. You know, me and my team when we got together, we was in. I'm talking about we did not get no sleep. We still ain't been sleeping yet. I was trying to push it, but like everybody had a hand. My whole team had a hand in putting that album together. You know what I'm saying? We went through and critiqued it, every song. I'm gonna be honest. I had an album before Let's Make Rap Great Again. I was finna get ready to drop before I went back in the studio, and I said, "Hold up." I said, "Hold up." I said, "We ain't ready for this shit. Let's get a movement going. Let's really put our you know, let's do something, man, for the culture, man. Let's pay homage." And that's what we did. I got back at it, and we got Let's Make Rap Great Again, man. And man. I just really, it overwhelms me to see how excited you have gotten, and you know, the DMs I've been getting about Let's Make Rap Great Again, man. I'm just really appreciative, man.
Oh yeah, well you definitely deserve it, man. And hey, actually, I wanted to ask you because do you produce too yourself? You said
I produced 90% of the album.
Well, okay, because I was gonna say whoever produced this album and whoever you use for producers, which you just told me you did 90% of it, I was gonna say are the best fucking producers I've ever heard in my life. I was like, who the fuck is this guy's production team? Who is producing this? This is off the chain. Who makes music this good? And come to find out, you do.
Man, bro. You know, do you know what got me into producing? I never wanted to be a producer.
I gotta know this. Then I gotta know because you're one of the best.
Man, listen, bro. This what got me into recording my own music, being a producer, learning how to shoot videos. This what got me into it. Having nothing, having $0, being broke. Right. That's what got me into doing it. Because man, and I'm gonna tell you a sense of laziness from a lot of different people. Because you like when you do get a couple of dollars, you want to spend if you want your last $50 or $100, you want them last 50 or 100 to count, right?
Right.
Man, I used to do rap. I used to go to studios, man, when I was young and get beats from people, and I just like the beats just sound lazy. I be like, oh my God, this ain't it. This is not what I see and the vision I see for my records. So I went in there, man. I learned how to make. I went and worked because I know anything that you do consistently every day, you're gonna get better at it.
Right.
Man, when I tell you I eat, sleep, music, I am music.
Yes.
I learned how to produce. I learned how to record. For Let's Make Rap Great Again, I did all the mixing on it. We went through on each song. We probably on my emails with me and my guys and us in the studio back and forth. We probably sent 1,000 emails to each songs, just trying to critique it. Doing this, that's not right. I got my guy Speeded. Let's add this. Up, that snare ain't hitting hard enough. I got Gifted. Up, let's change this bar. Let's do this, bro. It was a team that made that album the way it is. You know, God just put everybody together, man, and it made it happen, bro. That's just what it is. But that's what being broke show made me want to learn how to produce. I never wanted to be a producer. Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame you after paying high dollars for beats and them not even being the shits that you want.
Right.
Like, and you knowing I could do better than this. I will do better than this. Watch this.
Right. And you know, bro, and I'm not saying I have not, because I done came across some great producers now that I love. Yeah. Like Batman was one of them. PK Beats was another one that I love. His beats. Chop, he's another cat, man. But you know, I do have them. Them the only two producers that I have. I got 2 beats on my album that was produced by other producers. It was Batman and PK. So they did Batman. I think one of them did Omar and one of them did What Am I Chasing, and I did all the rest of the beats. So you know, them was the only ones that I used to produce anything on the album, man. You know, so now I'm starting to see, because producers, I start running into a lot of people that just use the loops. They're not really producing. Right. I'm not using loops. I'm playing it out. Like, you're
making the fucking music.
Yes, we this is production. Yeah. You know, we actually doing the production of every song, from the sound to how the voice sounds, how the instrument sounds on the voice, tracking the beats out. It's bigger, you know what I'm saying? So I took it back to that, because that's when hip hop was great.
Right.
When you had Swish beats, you had Neptunes, you had your Timberland, you had Jazzy Faye, you know what I'm saying? You had Dr. Dre. Yeah. I mean, bro, the list goes on. Jermaine Dupri, man, it was crazy the way they produced then, the way the music sounded in the 90s. It was like, oh my God.
Right.
I haven't heard that. So for me to recreate that now, and add a little of the new flavor, that's how we get Let's Make Rap Great Again.
Yes. Man, you did a perfect job. And dude, that makes me love the album that much more, knowing that you produced most of it and shit. That's amazing. Because I think it takes a whole nother type of artist to produce and rap and to put an album together like that. And so much props to you, man. And you do a great job of I haven't seen too many people that can mix new school with old school and make it work. But you did it, and it's some of the best shit I ever heard in my life. So
man, thank you for saying that, bro. I'm a real student of the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real student of hip hop. You know, I study, man. I have books sitting up under my chair, man, about this industry. You know what I'm saying? About how things work, how the frequencies work, how the beats, how to do this, how to do that. I'm a real student. You know, so I'm just taking what I learned. You know what I'm saying? And I've been a student since I was 10 years old.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? So I'm looking at myself now. It's like I'm very educated. I'm well educated in it, but I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I learn stuff from young cats to the older. You know, I'm getting calls from last night. I got a call from Ty Van Poo. You know, Ty Van Poo to me is a dope lyricist, man. And he was just telling me, he was like, bro, for you to come out the South and how lyrical you are, man, it just amazes me. You know what I'm saying? Up here in New York, we love it. You know, so I'm just glad to be doing what I love to do, man. And it's touching people, man. It's really getting across, you know. So I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you checking the album, supporting the movement, man. This is for the culture.
It got to me all the way up in Minnesota, and I'm bumping that shit, showing everybody I come across. Like, man, this is the hottest rapper in the South. Check this shit out, man. This is the hottest rapper to ever come out the South. Check this out. Like,
man, blessings.
Man. Tell me about the song "Dope." What inspired you to do that?
Man,
that was.
I'm gonna tell you, my business partner, my partner. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say just business partner. This my family, my brother.
Yeah.
This is how dope came across. I had to take a beat. This is my guy Speedy, man.
What it do?
Speedy, hey, you know, Speedy come out the duffel bag kept, man. Diablo them, man. You know what I'm saying? Real Atlanta veteran, man. Real OG, man, in this game. You know what I'm saying? He was part of Let's Make Rap Great Again, like part of putting it together. Dope came up. I sent him the beat. He dead lost his mind. He said, "What is this?" Like, and he was excited. Home called me, man, and I don't know if I had a hook already, and he heard it, and he said, "Bro, I don't think we had nothing. We ain't never had the hook. We had the concept." He heard the beat, and it was the original of the old NWA Dope Man. Yep. So Holmes said Speedy starts humming, dope. That's how he did. Dope. I said, okay, man. We took that, bro, and we did put it down, man. Laid the verses, came back. We listened to the song. We thought it was finished, honestly. The song sounded dope, and it wasn't even finished. We would listen to the song a week before the album come out. Speedy said, we gonna meet to get to everybody, man. We went back over the album again, and we're just doing our last touches. Speedy said, hold up, Lowe. Man, this Easy E sample, man. What it was, Speedy?
Our whole concept was about making rap great again.
Yeah.
We bored as hell.
Oh, we bored as hell.
Yeah.
We tired.
Right from Boys in the Bored as hell and I want to get ill.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's it. So when he said that, I said, oh Lord, I just stopped the music. Oh Lord. Yeah. What the, you know what I'm saying? So it was just so fun and exciting putting the whole thing together because it just was fun. That was hip hop. You know, if anybody that's a fan of the culture of the hip hop, they would love that record. If they were definitely an NWA fan, they're gonna love it. So you know, that's what it was, man. I was just paying homage, man. The whole team, man. We just talk, you know, cause Dre's one of my favorites. Ice Cube, one of my favorites. DOC, you know what I'm saying? Easy E, rest in peace, man. Listen, man, I really like them boys, man. And they did a lot for the culture, man. We just paying homage, man. And for me to be able to do it, and our team able to get together and create it, to recreate it and make it sound good still and relevant and now, that was amazing to me. Right. You know, we had so much fun, bro. Honestly, that album was fun to do, all the way down to the Omar. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But yeah, man. Yeah, that was about dope though. Yeah. Yep. That's how dope came across. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's one of my that's definitely gonna be one of the songs I review on my channel. But I'm gonna do a few of them off there because there's so many good ones. The storytelling you did on Omar and the beat on man, there are
Man,
few lyricists in the game, in the history of the rap game. Let's be honest, there are very few that could tell a story from beginning to end like you did on there, or to have it even make sense. You know what I mean? Like that was
man,
phenomenal.
and like we discussed it earlier, man. When I was young, you know, in my room, and my mama, mama can vouch for this. I only had a bunk. I had a bunk bed with no mattress on there, with the mattress on the floor, and a boom box with no TV in my room. Right. That's how I learned how to tell stories with my mind and my voice. You know what I'm saying? So that was my TV, was me creating music. So that's when I really got into storytelling a long time ago. And again, I like Too Short. Too Short used to tell them stories, them freaky tales. He used to tell them stories to me. I used to listen to Slick Rick. They used to tell them stories with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, so you know, at the end of the day, bro, like it did something to me, man. I really, that's how I got good at telling stories. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just closed my eyes, man, and I just put it together. I paint it. You know, I'm a poet. I'm a Picasso with it. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I love it. I only got a couple more questions. I see you got some stuff going on, so I don't want to keep you too longer when you're busy and shit. But just real quick, also but I mean every song, like I said, there's no skips, but let's talk about just two more. Let's talk about "Let's Make Rap Great Again" and "Black Sheep," because
which way you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Black Sheep first. I guess we'll end with the self-titled song.
Man, Black Sheep, man. Shout out to, first I'm gonna say shout out to my artist. You know, Rich Partner, man. Mr. 16. He's from Louisiana. He's real dope artist, man. We finna get ready to get behind him heavily. I'm working on his album now, and you know, 16. When I get with 16, it's like we turn into some cypher type junk. Like we be battling or something. You know what I'm saying? Woo! It's like two. It's you know what I'm saying? We get it. It's like a cypher when me and him get together. You know what I'm saying? He really is a fan of the culture. You know what I mean? And me and him get together, man. It's just like we be battling each other, bro. That's what it was. And that record was about. I thought I wasn't gonna be no black sheep of the industry. Cause I seen a lot of these artists, you know what I'm saying, they get in the industry and I think the industry just sucks them in and spits them out.
Yeah.
Or they turn the industry the people against the artists. I've seen it. So what I told myself is, hey man, we independent, baby. We running this. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody running this. We run the independent scene, run this. We is the new leaders of the new school. This is, you know what I'm saying? So that's what Black Sheep was about. And I just got with a guy that I know he was gonna go crazy with me back and forth on the cipher and keep everybody, you know what I'm saying, like attention. You know, so you know, he just, when I get with him, man, I just love getting with him on the records, bro, because we gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was dope. That's what Black Sheep was about. That's how it was created.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and that's true. You get a couple of great MCs together. They feed off each other and shit. So you two feeding off each other, you'll hear him go, and then it makes you want to spit even harder on your next verse. Hell yeah. And then let's end it with, tell me about the song "Let's Make Rap Great Again."
Oh man, self-titled.
Yeah.
Man, listen, man. That song there for the culture, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I knew "Let's Make Rap Great Again" was something, but I'm gonna tell you about producing this record. Man, first I wasn't gonna remake the beat. First, I rapped that song to the original beat, right? So I don't know, something just wasn't sitting with me when I heard it. My mama heard it. Now I knew it was something when I played it, and my mama, as soon as it came on, my mama's face lit up like Christmas.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, hold up. My mama don't smile about no rap. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she don't get moved about no rappers. You know what I'm saying? So when I see her smile and her face lit up, I call my pals. I call LC Week, man. I said, man, pals, man. I said, I got the record I'm working on. I play it. Boom. His face, man, I'm on live with him on Facebook. His face lit up. I sent it out to Speedy. Speedy said, whoa, hold up. Okay. That was the original beat and just the concept and everything. Like, we love the concept. We love the record. And it really was a go in. Nobody never said, hey, Lowe, we need to recreate the beat. Man, I listened to that record every day. And I tried to make the beat the first day. I mean, like the first week, and I couldn't remake the beat because they had a lot going on. I just realized that Jam Master Jay, and that's the thing, Jam Master Jay had 10 different samples in this beat. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know. I'm telling you, he had the James Brown sample. He had some other sample. I went and looked the beat up. He had 10 different samples in this beat. So I'm like, whoa. So I was like, man, I tried to make the beat over. It didn't work. I couldn't do it. So a week before we finna get ready to drop, I said, man, I called a producer that I know was dope. And I said, hey, bro, can you put together this I called my partner Tech from Cali. I called Tech. I said, Tech, what do you think about this record? And be truthful to me, because he's a real hip hop head. King Tech said, Lowe, I love it. What needs to be done? I said, I don't know. So he didn't see what I seen at that point. But he was like, bro, I'm gonna try to do it. I said, you know what? I said, you see what you come up with, and I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna give you one more time. Man, I went back in the studio that night. It was 4 a.m. Man, when I hit them drums, I said, oh, that sound nasty behind them snares, you know. So I said, I started messing with the clap, the snares and the kicks. I said, okay, and I ran it. I said, this is it. I said, and then I added them horns because, you know, Let's Make Rap Great Again. It's like a campaign. Yeah. So I wanted to see like I was running for president in the industry. So that's when I took the horns. Woo! Master, oh, Lord, we got him. And then I played it behind it, bro. And there we was, bro. There was Let's Make Rap Great Again. The whole song was finished. You know, that song took at least half of the month to try to finish. You know, because I had the verses, I had the hooks, I had the vocals. I just didn't have the production ready. Right. I was just gonna put the song out with just the original beat. I'm glad that I went back in and I tried again to get it, and I got it. So you know, that's how that came out, man. That was dope. Yeah, man.
I'm so glad you worked so hard on it, because man, I put it's an instant stank face when I put that shit in. I was like, ooh, what is this?
Man, I'm telling you, family. That's how I actually felt. Right. That's how I actually felt when I heard it. It didn't even feel like it was me. I ain't know what jumped in, bro. Because I'm telling you, when I heard the record, I was like, man, it's missing something, Lowe. Right. Don't give up yet. We gotta try it one more time. Man, I don't know where the beat came out of, bro. I'm telling you, we dug. Yeah. Yes.
Man, it came out ill, dude. It's that whole. Man, if we had more time, I'd talk about every song on there and shit. But we'll do this again, and I'll have you on here. You always got an open spot on my show, man. You're dope. You're lyrical. Your production is off the chain. Everything, man. You love the culture. You love hip hop, and hip hop needs more artists like you that actually care about it instead of just what they can gain from it. You know what I mean? And people that actually want to make it great again and leave their mark behind. But not only that, but to leave a lane for people coming up behind them and show other people that you can fucking do this if you really work hard at it. You're one
stay dedicated. Man, God bless you. Thank you, bro. I'm rocking with the Honest Show, man, and I really appreciate you having me on here, man. You know, I just want to say, you know, blessings, man, to you, and shout out to my team, man, for helping all this go on, man. Rich Partners, man, Gifted, man, Safety Vision, everybody, man, that's around me, man. Mr. 16, Mouthpiece, Pastor, man. We moving. That man on stairs, God, man, I gotta give all praise, thanks to him for making everything this happen, man. Yeah. We're starting to reach the masses. So blessings, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
God bless you too. And it really truly was an honor to have you on the Honor Show. And shout out to Shady Beats too for getting us.
Shout out to Shady Beats, man. Yeah. Hey, man. Shady is my man.
She's the shit.
I
She's dope.
really appreciate Shady. Shady has set, she's she's dope. That's all I'm gonna say. She's very dope, and I can't wait to, we have a lot of stuff we're working on with Shady, King Techno, man. Yeah. Hey, man, God bless y'all, bro, for real. Yes.
Thank you. And God bless you too. Props, brother.
Okay, man, let's make rap great again.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Peace. Woo! Damn, that was dope. Thank you, Chris. You are the future of this genre, and you are truly making rap great again. It was an honor to have you on the show.
And you know this, man!
I'm going to put his Instagram and his YouTube down in the description so you guys can go follow him after this. And now, you guys can actually help me out.
You gotta help me.
Hey, all you gotta do is hit that like button. And so you never miss any future episodes, hit that subscribe button along with that little notification bell.